Hi, in this lesson we are going to look at differentiation. The question here is the curve with equation y equal to 13 plus 18x plus 3x squared minus 4x to the power 3 passes through the point P where x equal to minus 1. Part A, find dy by dx. Part B, show that the point P is a stationary point. That is, whenever dy by dx equal to 0, stationary point of the curve, and find the other value of x where the curve has a stationary point. Part C, part 1, find the value of d squared y by dx squared at the point P, and part C, part 2, hence or otherwise determine whether P is a maximum point or a minimum point. Let's see how are we going to tackle this problem. First, we'll try to write an equation for dy by dx. For part A, what is given is y equal to 13 plus 18x plus 3x squared minus 4x to the power 3. And from theory, we know that differentiation of a constant with respect to x equal to 0, and also if you differentiate x to the power n with respect to x, we get nx n minus 1. Therefore, if you differentiate y with respect to x, dy by dx equal to 13 is a constant. When you differentiate, it becomes 0, plus 18 times x. When you differentiate x, which is x to the power 1, so 1x n minus 1 plus 3 times x squared is n is 2x n minus 1 minus 4 times x to the power 3 3x n minus 1, which is equal to 0 plus 18. X to the power 0 is 1, therefore 18 plus 6x to the power 1 is x minus 12x to the power 2, which is equal to 18 plus 6x minus 12x to the power 2. Okay, part B is now to find out the stationary points. That means dy by dx equal to 0 points, which is equal to 18 plus 6x minus 12x to the power 2. So what we have here is that we can divide the whole thing by 6. So we can have 3 plus x minus 2x squared is the quadratic equation. Now we need to find the factors of this quadratic equation. So to find the factors, we have constant term 3, the coefficient of x is minus 2, 3 times minus 2 is minus 6. So in fact what we need to do here is that we need to find out factors of minus 6. When you add those two factors, it should be equal to x. Then we replace x with those two factors. So what we can see here is that minus 6 can be equal to minus 1 times 6. It can be 1 times minus 6. It can be minus 6 times 1. It can be 6 times minus 1. It can be 3 times minus 2. It can be minus 3 times 2. It can be 2 times minus 3. It can be minus 2 times 3. These are some possible values of minus 6, factors of minus 6. But what we are looking at this point is to replace x with two factors. When you add them, you should give x. Basically, say if you take this one, 3x minus 2x, you get x here. So we can use this one as our selection, either this one or yeah, this is the correct one, because 3x minus 2x will give us the factor in the middle. Or we can actually have the last one also, this one also possible combination. We can take minus 2x plus 3x. So we'll take the first one. That means 0 is equal to 3 plus 3x minus 2x. So this is our replacement. Instead of x, we replace 3x minus 2x, coming from the theory that we found that minus 6 is 3 times minus 2. From that we started, and then we tried to find out the factors of 6, and then we found 3 minus 6 minus 3x minus 2x is the replacement, and then we replace it x with that, and then minus 2x squared. So we take the factors again. So basically 3, in this case 3 is a common factor, 1 plus x, and minus 2x here is a common, 1 plus x. So basically we can take 1 plus x out, and then 3 minus 2x. So these are the two factors of this quadratic equation. That means x equal to minus 1, therefore x equal to minus 1 is a stationary point. Or a point. And then the next stationary point is 3 minus 2x equal to 0, or x equal to 3 by 2 is the other stationary point. So now we look at part C, in which we need to find out d squared y by dx squared. So we need to differentiate this function dy by dx, that is 18 plus 16x minus 12x squared again. So we'll see again. So part C, so we already got dy by dx equal to 18 plus 6x minus 12x squared. So if we differentiate again d squared y by dx squared, what you get is 18 becomes 0, 6x becomes 6 minus 24x. So to find the stationary point, basically, so that's the value of d squared y. The answer to part 1 is this one. Answer to part 2, so we need to find out part C, part 2. Hence, otherwise determine whether P is a maximum point or a minimum point. Basically, if d squared y by d squared x dx squared is less than 0, the point is a maximum point. Or if d squared y over dx squared is greater than 0, the point is a minimum point. So for this particular case, we have x equal to minus 1. So d squared y by dx squared at x equal to minus 1 is equal to 6 minus 24 times minus 1, which is equal to 30, which is greater than 0. Therefore P is this greater than 0 means second condition, this one. Therefore P is a minimum point. That concludes the answer. Thank you.